Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mall Wiki. Today is Saturday, January the 21st of 2017, and we are back once again with my Packard Bell Legend 3550 Sleeper. This is part number 2. In part 1 we actually did the initial build. Just to recap, the parts in here is a Gigabyte B75 based motherboard with a Intel Core i5 I forget the exact model. I always have this memorized, but for once I forgot. It's a i5 3470 clocked at 3.2 gigahertz with a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 950 video card. This case was modified by a good friend of mine to accept a micro ATX motherboard, and it's been running just fine. I've had it for about a week and a half so far. But there are still a few things that need to be done to it. One is this floppy drive. I need to get a adapter, and they sell these on eBay, that can take this from the standard floppy drive connection to a USB connection. And then I need to take another adapter to take the USB connection to a USB motherboard header connection, so I can plug this directly into the motherboard. And I also want to get a white face-plated card reader with a USB 3.0 port on the front of it, so I can have front USB and card reader access. I'm probably going to get a 3.5 inch sized one and use a 5.25 inch bay adapter and put it right here in this bay. And I also need to replace this CD-ROM. This is an IDE drive, and the only thing it's doing here is just sitting here for appearances, so there's not an empty hole there. And that's actually what the subject of this video is going to be. I finally got myself a white face-plated DVD-ROM drive that's SATA based. And this was actually a very, very generous donation to me by YouTube user MS Gill version 3.1. He messaged me last week saying, hey Billy, I heard you needed an optical drive for your Packard Bell Sleeper, and I wanted to buy one for you on eBay. And that was very, very generous of you, my friend. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. And if you want to check him out, here's his channel. I'll put a link to it in the description. But anyway, he has a few videos on here, mostly computer stuff. Hasn't been around too long, but yeah, I highly recommend him. Very nice guy. Thank you very much once again, MS Gill. And as for the optical drive that I got, well, here it is right here. I forget the manufacturer of it, but it's a standard DVD-ROM drive with a white faceplate, so it will match the system. And most importantly, it is SATA based. And it looks like it's never even been used. That's looks brand new, I guess. So, and it even comes with some kind of CD or DVD. Doesn't have a label on it, but anyway, we'll go ahead and turn the computer off. I still need to fix the hard drive LED headers there. But I haven't really felt like doing that yet. And it's going to be cramped to work around here, so we will have to make do. Okay, it is off. So let me set the tripod up, get everything unhooked, and we'll start working on the system once again. Okay, I went on ahead and took the screws out of here, so all we have to do is just remove the panels. Since we'll be working with the optical drive, we will have to remove both panels. Scratch my back. And we'll flip it back up here. Okay. Now we can start removing this drive, which again is only here to keep up appearances. So there's nothing connected to it. Okay, now for this side, these are not the right screws for this, but they work well enough, I guess. Alright, so this can just slide on out. Put this aside for future use. We'll cut open this plastic here. These white optical drives with SATA connections are getting harder and harder to find these days. But there is one person on eBay selling them still, and I am very grateful for that. So here we go. Let's see, just have a date of manufacture. It was manufactured October 19th, 2013. And it's made by TIAC. Alright, go ahead and slide her on in. Go. Go ahead and screw it in. Plumber just arrived at our house, so my dog is going to be freaking out for a little bit. I apologize for that. You know how Yorkshire Terriers can be. Okay, that's not going to go. Once again, we're going to have to rummage through our screws. See if we can actually find something that'll fit it. This is probably a little too small. Oh, it'll go. Shout out, by the way, to my good friend Chris Rogers, aka YouTube user ChrisMaster1, and the proprietor of Rockin' Waves 11294. I just finished talking to him on Facebook a few minutes ago, and the place where he lives down there in Georgia just had to deal with a tornado touchdown. Tore the roof off of a Walmart near him, I understand. Thankfully, he's okay. House is okay too. He just had a couple of power outages here and there. But, yeah. Pretty scary, especially in January, when you're supposed to be getting snow, not tornadoes. Okay, that's not gonna take it. It's my least favorite part of this, folks. Okay, let's try this one. Ah, there we go. There we go. Now I think those, just having those 2 screws will suffice, because I don't feel like rummaging through and finding more screws. Alright, got an orange SATA cable here. See if I can get it connected. Let's turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. It doesn't matter which one it goes in. Ah, that'll work. Okay, now I need SATA power. Now I got a spare one around here. Here's one, but will it reach? I know cable management in this case is not very ideal, but when you're dealing with a 21-year-old case, okay, I found the perfect one. I could probably zip tie a few things. Ha! That's what we want to see. And you're probably wondering why I'm even bothering using an optical drive. Because a lot of people don't seem to use them these days. You can stream everything on Netflix. You have cloud storage and all that, so DVD drives and whatnot are completely obsolete now, I guess. But I still have times when they really do come in handy, folks. Especially when you own a bunch of vintage computers like I have. They really do come in handy. Okay, we're now ready to put the covers back on. Well, I guess it'll work, even though nothing's lined up. It's discerning. Okay, that's the best we're gonna get. Okay, screwdriver. Alright. Here we go. Ugh. My battery's dying once again. Alright, this is what it looks like now. You can actually have a usable optical drive on here that's not a USB powered one. Alright, let me hook everything back up and I'll be right back. I'm in a lot of pain right now, folks. I had to make some off-camera adjustments to this computer, and when I was flipping it back over, it smacked me right here in the chin and nearly destroyed my teeth. Ugh. That was not a pleasant experience, but because of that, let's just hope this works. That's a good sign. The drive's lighting up. Alright, posting. Windows is loading now. And of course I plugged all my USBs in the wrong port, so it's having to redo everything. Again, this is not the fastest SSD I've ever owned, but it works. Okay. Oh, crap. Well, it opens up and everything, but it's not showing up in my computer. Maybe I have to turn the SATA port on. Let's do that. Huh. BIOS sees it. So why doesn't Windows? Well, let me do some off-camera troubleshooting. Well, a simple reboot seems to have fixed it. There it is right here, folks. Well, I guess we can now test it by using a DVD that I got in a video trade last year. A friend of mine. Sometimes I still do stuff like that the old-fashioned way because it's fun. Okay, let's open up VLC. Okay, Windows sees it. Oh, that's positive. What do you know? We got a working DVD drive. Isn't that nice, folks? It works perfectly. Again, to the wonderful person that donated this to me, thank you so much. My computer feels a little bit more complete now. And there's the late great Dick Clark. So yeah, great to have an optical drive again. So, and there was no sound, by the way, because the speakers aren't turned on, but for now, this is Billy Core signing off.